Welcome to Tavetta Talks. I am Tavetta, and I am talking about Gary greatness with a woman who has been making Gary great consistently, the one and only Aaliyah Stewart. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I want to begin with where you began in 2014 during community building. Who or what inspired you to start?
Well, first, giving honors to God. I started the nonprofit in 2014 when I was 14. What inspired me was the death of both of my brothers. So my brother Anthony passing away in 2007 and my brother James passing away in 2014. Both of those things inspired me to build a nonprofit and build an organization to give back to the community.
Now, Aaliyah, some people break down after a tragedy and never return from that. What do you believe helped you defy the odds?
What kept me going during that time and not get down and not, break or fold is God. I know for sure that it was God. Just being young, my mom always made me and my brother go to church. Well, not made us, but it just church was a thing for us. So I just had faith at a very early age and I just had wisdom. And in the Bible, it talks about out the mouth of babes. So I just always knew it was just something in me that I had.
So today you are in the process of building the I Am Them Hope Youth Center. Tell me about that journey.
The journey has been amazing. It's been amazing for many reasons. Number one, because I'm following the plan and the purpose God has. Number two, I get to deal with wonderful people like yourself that helps me. And when I'm out in the sea and my foot's all the way there, when one foot's in, I can't turn around and come back to shore because I'm too far out. So just being able to see that and just see the classrooms and the sectionals being built and just knowing that all it really is now is drywall, paint, flooring, and like really minor stuff, about 10 steps away to something that's bigger than myself.
And the bigger than, what does that full manifested vision look like for you and the children that'll be helped at your youth center?
The full vision looks like at least 10 to 15 students in each classroom, learning different life skills, dealing with our clinical liaison, or even if they grew up in a home with trauma, learning how to be a child again. Just teaching them different things as Excel, resume building, Microsoft, getting them ready for the real world so that when they get out there, they have a bigger step. So just building a horizon where they get to see more.
And you started as a child. Now, as a 21-year-old woman, what do you believe children need to lead while they are children? What kind of supports?
I feel that they need the person that we all want to have growing up. And I think that for me, my driving force is to continue to be that person. One of our sponsors is Reeboks, and they sent some shirts that says "Write Your Legacy." And we have events throughout the nonprofit called Lay Your Legacy. And I feel like you need to have people in your life that can help you write and lay your legacy so that when you die, you don't leave a reputation, but you leave something that people can remember you in a positive way, that your impression and your experience that they had with you is never forgotten.
Let's talk about your journey to New York, being interviewed by Michael Strahan, Sarah Hines, Kiki Palmer. What was that like for you? What did you enjoy most?
It was very exciting. I felt like a celebrity. I felt special. I felt important, and I had an amazing support system with me. I just got chills. Just really thinking about this was just something that I was 14, sitting at home, honestly, just wanting to do, and it manifested to something bigger than me. I would have never thought of going to New York and Good Morning America and just accepting God's calling and really focusing in on what God had planned for my life. I was excited. I had all my friends. I had my three best friends, my mom, my cousin. I had you supporting from home. So, I had a lot of support and a lot of guidance to help me really get to that point. And I'm forever grateful for that experience.
And then You followed that up with being the Thriver Award recipient, very well deserved. Interviewed by Robin Roberts, lights all over the block. What was that experience like for you?
To have a transparent moment. It was the light that felt like at the end of the tunnel for me. Being a young person and doing what I do with my nonprofit, you have good days. Sorry. You have bad days, and you have days where you don't want to, keep going. And you have moments where you have to keep fighting through when the whole world, thinks that you're prospering at everything and that everything's easy. You have to keep going. And for me, that was my light at the end of the tunnel. That was my goal to keep going. So, I mean, for most people, it was just watching me win an award. But for me, it was something that stopped me from not giving up.
Let's talk about that, because these moments are very real and I appreciate your transparency. How do you find the time in the midst of everything you do to pour back into Aaliyah and to practice self-care for Aaliyah? Or is that still a work in progress?
Well, Mr. Tavetta, you know that's still a work in progress. I'm learning. I'm in an awkward stage right now of my life. I'm uncomfortable, and that's just as transparent. Really, it's beautiful to just be transparent about it. I'm uncomfortable because I got too comfortable where God wasn't ready to settle me in.
Now, you've been through a lot of different stages of grief and tragedy and triumph, and then some more tragedy. What brings you joy today in your life?
My relationship with God, my family, my friends, you. But overall,
so kind.
The manifestation of the sinner. I see so many young people. I went to Lighthouse the other day and I had to speak there. And before he could say my name or finish my intro, like the whole gym was just screaming. And that's because all of those kids, and I expressed to them, I've been talking to you guys since your freshman year, like we're like a bond without a bond. Like they see me, they greet me, they hug me, some of them, I don't remember their names, but I'll never forget their face. They're tall now. And seeing them and knowing that it's a kid out there waiting for me to open this center for them. It's a kid waiting for a safe haven for them.
To a person who may still have the question, does greatness really come from Gary, Indiana? What is your answer to that question?
No matter where you are in the crowd, when God said it's your time, no matter where you come from. And I think that ties back into the meaning of I am them, which talks about I am you. No matter where you come from or what you go through, you have potential. You can be all the way in the back, but when God said it's your time, it doesn't matter where you're from. I mean, greatness can come from the roughest places. I think that I'm just the rose that came from the concrete, and Gary's considered the concrete. And I think that if some people took the time to listen to some of the children, even if not even listen to the children, if they took the time to listen to themselves, they'll see the greatness that lies within them.
Well, I thank you for all of the work that you do. I thank you for your truth, your transparency, the journey you've traveled, and the journey that you are still on. And I thank you for your time in the midst of a busy day. Continue success and progress. And may the rest of your life be the absolute best of God for your life.